I feel like every time I just don't like how this looks and I just end up sticking with it and then being like, whatever. I've also been living in the sweater for the past couple days. Unnecessary PSA. Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and this is my YouTube channel. So I am not a professional dancer. Yeah, I guess. I also feel like I'm not the person to be asked this question, but I mean, I don't know. So I take dance classes in Orange County and sometimes they're filmed in class, which is kind of a big thing that's happening right now. People are filming their dance classes, they're picking out people, pointing them out, putting them groups or having them do solos and filming them doing the choreography kind of like as a performance or like a mini music video. It's something that's been happening at least in the dance world for a little bit now, but they're becoming more and more popular as time goes on and people are being recognized and noticed from these dance class videos, which is amazing because, you know, put them out there if you want to. I'm one of them. I'm not known for it. I'm not like a big name for that, but I do post on Instagram some dance class videos that I'm proud of, or sometimes there's something I'm not proud of, but I just want to share because I think it's fun. My friend Jazz asked about that, and so I thought I'd talk about it in today's video. So a lot of studios, at least in LA, are filming their dance classes towards the end. So the way a dance class usually works is you go in, you do warm-ups and stretches. Sometimes you do across the floor depending on what style it is and the technique, or sometimes you'll do a groove that is from the choreography and then you'll start learning the choreo after all that. Classes are usually about an hour, 45 minutes, hour 15 in length, so there's not a lot of time to learn a minute of choreography all the time and nail it and perfect it and film it at the end and release that. You know, it's not necessarily humanly possible. So I think one thing that I'm going straight into tips now. One thing that I know at least I need to work on is knowing that when the camera's on, it's not final. It's not like, okay, this is your only shot. This is a make or break kind of thing. Several choreographers and instructors have filmed their classes that I've been a part of, and they all say different things. One that I like going to, his name is Brian Rone, I think, or Roan. I'll link him somewhere. He's amazing. Go follow him. But one thing he says is that the camera is to help you be performance ready. Like, you learn choreography, it's not supposed to be perfect, but in the event that, you know, it's for a music video or it's being televised or you're in a dance film, how would you be performance ready for that camera when it's on you or you're backup dancing for somebody else? Another choreographer that I like taking class from, her name is Hallie Taft. I will link her as well. And she says this every time she brings the camera into the class. Don't let it intimidate you, even though it does, and it's fine if it does, but it's not meant to intimidate you. It's not meant to freak you out. It's literally here just to be a tool for you so that you can look back at it and you can review it, or you can post it if you want to, or just have for yourself to see where you've come in progress to where you were before. Also, I did want to mention this. A few years ago, I believe it was Ian Eastwood who tweeted that the dance world or the community of dancers have really changed the way class functions, because he noticed that we learn choreography and we are training for the video at the end, and we're not there to learn and to progress and to improve and to take from these teachers who are so willing to give. It's all about, how can I look good in this Instagram video? How can I, you know, make this look really cool for TikTok and stuff like that? It's become more about how you can be on video rather than, okay, this is what I want to work on today. This is where I'm feeling. This is where I'm at. From last time, I noticed this, and now I want to progress and improve on such and such. One thing that I have been asked though, just from my friends and the circle of people that I keep in my life, one thing that I get commented on a lot and asked is how to have confidence in dance when you're being filmed. Because obviously, like, you're fine, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but when you're in class and you're just doing choreography and you're at the point where you're not comparing yourself to other people anymore, and you're like, okay, cool, I'm fine, and then someone brings out their iPhone, or they had this big like DSLR or something like that, or not necessarily a DSLR, but like you see like this fancy camera on like a rig, and you're like, oh, it's getting serious. And then for some reason, when the camera's on, you mess up and like you blank out and everything's just terrible and you want to delete everything. How do you have confidence when the camera's on? And to be honest, I don't really know. It's just, I am a theater performer. I'm an actor first. And I go into performance mode. I just get into that zone. And I don't really know how to explain that anymore, besides like I get into a character, whether I feel sassy in that piece, whether it's a little more emotional and vulnerable and it's kind of more sad, or whether it's gritty or aggressive or a mix of all of it. I just get into that zone and I just get into that character and just go for it. And sometimes I look in the camera and sometimes I'm looking in the mirror because I'm trying to follow somebody else who's in the side, or, you know, whatever it is. And I know that it's not going to be perfect. I might mess up. I might be ahead of the music, might be behind, and it's totally fine. It's okay. I don't need to look perfect. This isn't a job. It's just class. You're here to mess up. It's okay to not get it right. It's okay to blank out and improvise in the middle of it because personally, I do think that acting on stage and even on camera does help, at least when you're being filmed in dance, because at least in film, you know, you get your script not too long before you start filming, and so you just learn it, you get into a character, you choose your choices, and you just go for it. Whatever happens, happens. And if you get a couple takes, cool. Usually in dance classes, you get called out by the choreographer and then you just go for it. To me, it's hard to differentiate the two because it's just, to me, a similar art form, and I express myself very similarly in both mediums, whether it's acting or dance, but it's on camera. And so I just kind of use that in both. I'm not sure if this helps at all, or if anyone's even listening to this unknown Orange County dancer, but that's where I'm at. And that's what I think when it comes to dancing in class for videos. Also, what's great about that is if you're wanting to take dance a little more seriously and you're training to, say, be a backup dancer or be in music videos or to tour with an artist or even to do it for musical theater, like myself. But for whatever reason, if you do have those class videos that you're featured in or where it's like great quality, you can use it for your reel. Dance class videos are not just made for you to look good on social media. Of course it helps, like you could totally use it for social media, like people are being discovered on Instagram or TikTok because they film classes and, you know, you get the footage and you put it out there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And there's also absolutely nothing wrong with never letting a video see the light of day. I will leave you with that. I might think of more things in the future, but this is where I'm at right now. But for those of you who have taken dance classes that have been filmed, or if you just enjoy watching them, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Or what if they're over here now, or here? You know what I mean. Let me know your thoughts. That's all I have for today's video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, follow my socials so you can watch those dance videos. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.